And there's thousands of ants everywhere. We have arrived at a campsite, but since we packed up the tent when it was raining, everything got wet and there's thousands of ants everywhere. They didn't get inside the tent, but there's some pretty big holes, like right here, where they can easily just get in. So I don't know what we'll do. I sprayed this section so many times, there were still some ants.
I'm not even worried about the fridge anymore.
Yeah. So the fridge is also still broken. This is a disaster.
What we really need is to be able to take the tent down
Yeah.
and then clean it. Don't have the tools to take it down.
Right, and then put it back up. Maybe what we need is to buy like some really strong bug spray.
Or just like ant traps or something.
I don't like killing animals, but in this situation I'm like, we can't not deal with them, so. Good morning, friends. I just realized I set all this up as if I was going to cook something. I don't actually need to do anything. Well. Let me tell you what happened. You were fine. It's just multiple things weren't going the way that we thought they would go. Okay, so the fridge. The fridge hasn't been working
Since day one, basically.
and I filmed this segment of us fixing the fridge.
I don't know how to connect it. Oh no. How does that? Huh?
And then we were like, yeah, the fridge works.
Also, the fridge is finally working.
The fridge,
Minus 15 degrees.
Whoa.
Yeah, because we have a freezer and we have frozen food in the back.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's good that we got it working. And that lasted for about
Half a day maybe.
it didn't last very long. But what happened yesterday was we were still in Sydney and it was all nice, but
We got vegan baklava.
oh, that was great. But it was just this absolutely hottest day in a while.
It was like 38.
It was very hot. And then we were extremely tired. We're walking around the whole day in the heat. Our tent was still wet. It was never able to dry up. What the moisture did was attract a ton of ants. So we had all these ants crawling on the outside of our tent. I kept having nightmares of ants and infestation.
Yeah, that was it was rough.
I think I feel a lot better today. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel okay. I'm feeling hopeful. We're through the worst of it, so we're just gonna go to a town today and see if we can just get everything fixed.
Welcome to Newcastle.
Whoa! This morning was rough. It just got so hot in the morning. Yeah, on the drive here we were both kind of out of it. Almost got into 2 accidents.
No, it wasn't that bad. Yesterday was a lot rougher than today. But after that breakfast talk, we were packing up and it was getting so hot that, yeah, we kind of were both suffering from a little overheating.
Yeah, but now we're in Newcastle.
No, but anyway, it's kind of a nice town, I think,
Yeah.
isn't it? These buildings over there, they look kind of historic and interesting, and there's like a beach of some sort. So I think it's nice. And we got some things that we needed. We have brutal insect repellent now.
Things that you're not allowed to put on your skin, you put on fabric.
I'm usually not a big fan of these chemicals, but we just have a big ant problem at the moment. We decided to stay in a motel last night. I have to wake up. I'm too tired. Even though we slept in this motel, I'm still super tired. Anyway, what happened was we couldn't find any free parking spots. And because we had that whole issue with the ants and everything, we're like, okay, we'll spray the tent with bug spray.
The car as well.
Oh yeah. Well, that was the plan, to spray the car as well, but I don't think we had the energy to do that. So we just sprayed the tent and stayed at a motel for the night. I think it was good for a night.
Yeah.
For a night to have a bed. Today we'll just explore Newcastle some more. Because yesterday we were also too tired to do that. I fell asleep in the afternoon, and then we'll make our way to the other camping spot. Time for breakfast. It stopped raining, but it's kind of even
I can still
worse.
I can feel a few droplets.
Well, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
This is how we spend our Valentine's, our first Valentine's Day together.
This little town that doesn't even have an LD. So I was listening to the manager, and they were like talking about like trying to rejuvenate the town with like business and stuff. And
well,
like,
their business is cool. Like they're nice. Like a trendy little cafe in this
trendy
really
little cafe in this
small town.
Really small town that doesn't have anything. It was called the Daily Dose Coffee Club.
Very knowledgeable staff. Like the guy immediately knew what vegan was, and he was making sure that he was getting it right. You know, that was very nice.
I was listening into them talking, and they were saying like in the next 6 months they might have an Aldi here. So they don't even have a Coles or a Woolies.
They gave us this nice like plastic rose because we paid more than $50.
Yeah, because it's Valentine's.
So we were in Newcastle. Wait, where are we going?
To the BP to see if they have any fruit.
Oh, okay. We were in Newcastle. That was all good. We ended up staying in a motel
because it's a town, like a proper, like almost city. There's literally no camping sites in the area, and everything is, you have to pay for everything. So we just ended up staying at a motel. We wanted to explore Newcastle a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm glad we did. It was a very nice town. And then we went to a campsite that wasn't too far, but you needed to book it. It's a free campsite, you just have a booking fee, right?
Yeah, so in New South Wales you have to book campsites if they're in national parks. There's a small booking fee of $6, so that's fine.
It's a really cool place, I think. It's very secluded and everything. But it started raining again overnight. And so we were like, what do? We don't know what to do. We're babies.
So we're gonna stay at the same place for another night, and then we'll make our way back down to Northern.
Right, so this is it, the furthest point
north we're going to get.
So not quite Gold Coast, but
no.
We're like a little bit above Newcastle.
Even if we did get to the Gold Coast, I don't think the weather's going to improve that much.
Yeah, so in order to escape the weather, we'd have to drive almost up to the Gold Coast. But it was a really cool campsite, and there's like a lake thing, and so it would be nice if we could enjoy it. Hopefully the weather will be better tomorrow.
Hopefully the weather will be better.
We're doing great.
Fantastic. The ant problem has been dealt with.
The ants don't like the mosquito repellent that we sprayed everywhere. So that's good.
That's good. That's the important part, because I don't want to wake up with ants crawling over my face.
Yeah. Some of our food has gone bad because of our fridge problems, but
some food.
We have a lot of ice now.
Yeah.
And so I think we managed to save some of the food. And now we'll try and get fruit because we don't have any fruit anymore.
I don't know if we can find
fresh fruit
here.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They don't even have it like a general store.
I don't think so.
The general store is literally this BP.
And it's striped. I saw some kangaroos here earlier.
We're in a national park.
So there's a lot of
There's a
wildlife.
lot of wildlife, yeah.
We keep hearing possums at night. I think last night they were even fighting. Is this even considered a lizard?
It is a lizard.
I thought there might be another name for when they're big like this. Can you stand next to it?
Probably best not to.
Okay. Sorry.
Hey babe, go stand next to that tiger snake. You know, the one that's one of the most deadliest animals in the world.
They're not deadly, these lizards, I don't think. Or like poisonous even. Are they?
No.
Are they like crocodiles?
They have sharp claws and then...
Well, I wasn't saying right next to... Okay, things are falling down. I think we need to go. I was just gonna show how big it is, but whatever. We don't have to do that. Brought the Valentine's rose with us, ready for breakfast. Oh my god, look over there. Another one, a big one. Yeah, we saw them in Sri Lanka constantly. They can run too. There's one here. And then one right over there. And then there was the one in the tree. So many lizards here. I don't even want to know how many snakes there are. It's a tree hugger. Yeah, I think that puts it into perspective. Thanks, babe. It has a long tail.
I thought it was a snake at first because I didn't see the rest of its body. Just because of the long, long tail.
Long tail. Good singing, good singing. Why is it not moving anymore? Is it like, I have blended in with the background.
Yeah.
Nobody can see me. I am invisible.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Alright, good luck with that, buddy. See ya. And now act as if I say something funny.